Day live. Here we are, ready to hang out again. Let me try and get in my own chat. I'm not seeing that I'm live yet, but I will presume that I am live. I will presume that I am live. It is Thunder Central outside. There we are. We are live. Okay. Lori, you are here right on time. Thank you for being here. Fernando, thank you for being here all the way from Napa Valley. Dina, hello, you guys. We're gonna let the chat warm on up. Let me let IG know. Oh, we're doing the thumbnail right away. Oh my gosh, okay.
So dramatic. Oh
so dramatic. The hair is being a little weird. Hold on, let's fix the hair. Oh my gosh, why is that one hair misbehaving?
Nice, nice, nice. Love it, love it. Got it.
Thank you. Great, easy peasy. I have such a pet peeve with this one hair that wants to separate. Does anyone else have this issue? It literally drives me absolutely wild. Wild. I mean, not like the most important thing ever, but it is one of those that I'm just constantly hairspraying and trying to remedy. Oh my goodness. You guys, how are you? Happy Wednesday. Can you hear my Jasper in the background? My air purifier, I have it on smart mode, which this is the most incredible air purifier that I've ever purchased, period. I'm all about air purifiers, healthy home, non-tox living. If you didn't know, that is kind of like, I don't want to say a hobby, but a definite interest in my life. And this sucker over here, I put it in my studio and the smart mode goes off. Just like whenever something is not right in the room, it will turn itself on. And it did not like my hair products that I just put in. So Jasper's being a little noisy. Don't mind that, it should calm down. James's house shoes are squeaking. This is true all of the time. Like literally, I forget what we were filming the other day, but we were filming something and it was like kind of the cut, like, and you know, we're done. And then you just hear this squash from him like walking off. It's not anything I can remedy. And I don't think he will ever part with those shoes. Like he tried to order a different pair of shoes that were said to be great and comfortable, but like, it's just, he's not having it. So this is one of those things in marriage where I just have to choose my battles, you know? To Sloan, I'm so sorry that your day has been testing you. I definitely have had a few of those recently, so I'm wishing you the best. You guys, it is like the crappiest weather outside. I don't even know, like you look out the window here in Texas and it just looks sad. It is rainy, miserable, dark. Like there is no light outside. It is crazy. All right, I need to let IG know that we are here. What are new launches that you guys are spying that you're like, I need to see this in action? Is there anything new this week that you were just like, yes, I need to see that tried on. I want to know what it is about. Lori, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for being here. Hi, James. What is this? Oh, no. Are you for real? Are you for real? You're so like, did we bully you into throwing your shoes away?
No, I'm just being dramatic.
Oh, really? They're gonna come right back out? Is this is just for comedy? Oh my God. Is it sad that I was like, did we bully you? Did it work? Deborah Davis, thank you so much for being here and for the super chat. And okay. I like literally, I thought that his expression was like, I'm done with these. Like, you guys, they're gone. Thank you so much, you guys saying that you're liking and sharing the video. I appreciate it so, so much. When you like the live, when you share the live, that helps this get cranked in the algorithm. So please take a moment if you are here and you have not hit the like button or the share button, please go ahead and do that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, only 47 likes. You guys, come on, help a girl out, please. It would mean so much to me. I always like, oh my gosh, you can see like all the weird websites that I'm on whenever I like take a picture of my iPad. Like it's all nutrition websites. Like I've had kind of that kind of a week. Anyway, I'm back in my fitness game. I'm back in my A+ juicing, like healthy eating, no BS. We don't have time for that kind of a thing. Still moderately low FODMAP, but trying to move out of that to not like stick in that lane forever. But anyway, what else can I tell you guys? Need to unpack from moving. Jen, I'm with you. Unpacking from moving is literally one of my least favorite things. Good luck with that. I've moved a lot in my life, to be honest. And thank you to Laura. You like my new hair color. I think I'm going to stay lighter like this for a while. I am really enjoying it. Okay, I'm just letting IG know that I am live. All right, you guys. A lot of you want a tanning routine. It's really not that exciting. I do take care of my body like I don't want to say excessively, but like I have a good body care routine. I think good skin on the body is important and it's often overlooked. So that is step one. When you guys are seeing like, oh my gosh, like what's your tanning routine? What are you doing? That's step one, to make sure that you're dry brushing, that you're using moisturizers, that you're taking your skincare down on the neck, that you're doing all of those things. But also I find it really, really nice to just use an on-the-day tanner like the Sally Hansen airbrush legs on the body, or taking even like a bronzing product mixed in with your lotion on the arms can go quite far as well. For actual self-tanner, I really like Loving Tan. That has been my favorite for years. But to be honest, I don't self-tan that often. I would rather use makeup. And the Sally Hansen, why I like that so much is because it's very transfer resistant, very budge proof. I can wear it. It makes the skin look beautiful, kind of like foundation for the body, but it's not falling apart or budging anywhere. And I don't have any like streaking, or like when a self-tan wears off, it gets really blotchy and like it drives me nuts. So I don't have to deal with that. And yeah, that's kind of the tanning routine, you guys. What self-tanners do you like? Does anyone out there self-tan at home and they have a product that is just absolutely wow? Because I think as weather continues to warm up, not today, it's crappy out today, but it has been kind of on off starting to get warmer. You know, I'm not opposed to using a good self-tanner on the legs. You know what I'm saying? I think it can be nice. We need a full body routine. I'm working on it. I actually have a video idea for just beauty things in my routine that make sense, that are not necessarily just the makeup, that are like steps and things I do in the shower, things I do in the morning that are a part of my just life flow that help me to feel really confident head to toe all the time, you know? Thank you. Someone noticed the matchiness of my eye look. Literally, I knew that I wanted to wear this top, which it is linked in the description, you guys. I got another one of these tops. I have this in white already. Loved it so much. This is from Zara. It is like the perfectly cropped, like it's not cropped too high. It's just so like you can move around and not worry about exposing too much. It's a little bit longer in the back. This is so flattering. I'm 5'8", I'm a size small. I love how this fits. I love the look of it. It does not feel cheap. It's a linen blend. And like, I love this. It is linked. I already said that like twice. But anyway, long story short, I knew I wanted to wear this today. I just got this in the mail. I was like, I'll do green eyeshadow to match it. And I tried really hard to match it. And I think I did a pretty good job. I will say, I think I did a pretty good job. So thank you for noticing my eyeshadow. I love being matchy-matchy. Like, I don't care if that's trendy or not. I like it. I love it. To Sonia, I see your super chat. What do we got going on here? Let me scroll up. Hi, Tati. Have you tried anything from the Inky list? They have a new exosome serum that I ordered and it should arrive in a few days. Hope it's good. Love from Serbia. I believe I have their under eye caffeinated eye cream. I want to say that that is the Inky list. Like, I'm not going to leave you guys to go walk in the other room and grab it, but I have heard good things. So I hope you enjoy your exosomes as well. I'm all about exosomes as like this advanced delivery system. I think it's really exciting in skincare. Let us all know how it works out. The new Maybelline Bubble Mascara, gonna keep saying until she notices. What about the new Maybelline Bubble Mascara? I haven't tried it. I have not tried it. More Beauty Mix says she loves the retinol from the Inky list, and they're relatively, it's kind of like the ordinary, right? Like the black and white packaging and very affordable, good ingredients, that whole thing. What do you think of the what high frequency device do you recommend? I use the Derma Wand. I've had the same one that I bought off Amazon like 5 years ago, 6 years ago. It has lasted me that long. Now I did purchase that kit twice, and I will share with you why. The glass attachments, I used to keep it in the box that it comes in, and every time of like pulling things out, it would be very clumsy, and I dropped a few of the attachments, so I had to repurchase it. But it was never the machine's fault that it didn't last. I repurchased it, but then the next time that I repurchased it, I got the travel case that you can buy separately on Amazon, and that has been a game changer because everything fits in this nice case and you don't have to worry about the box. One and done. You have every attachment for hair, neck, skin on the face, just the whole thing. And yeah, I use it all the time. It was a one-time deal. To Emma Does Life, it's my birthday on Monday and it's hot in Scotland. Well, I wish I was in Scotland right now then, because it is not hot here. Happy early birthday. I hope you have the best day, and thank you for watching all the way in Scotland. Thank you guys. I'm like, I don't know what happens. I get back here sometimes and I think I just spray too many products. But I swear, like all morning long, I was just like, I'm feeling great, I'm feeling fine. And I come back here, and the moment I go on live, like, is it my nerves? Is it the makeup setting spray and hairspray? But I'm just like, where's my Kleenex? Oh my gosh, no. And then like sometimes when I rewatch the live, I'm like, calm down. Like, stop sniffling every 2 minutes. Like, stop. All right, you guys, cheers. Yerba mate is the beverage today. We're using the Tazi, Tuzi, Tozi blend still. And that's like, this has been like my morning go-to little zip of caffeine, and I love it. Absolutely obsessed. James makes this the night before, which is so sweet. And then we just have like our mason jars of tea ready. It's perfection. Just wake up and it's ready to go. Thank you so much. I don't want to be sniffling on here. Isn't this cute, you guys? This is in my storefront. These are the cheapest, but like make it elegant tissue covers. Side note. Oh my gosh. Have you done a Tati list?
I'm in the middle of doing it.
It is raining. All right, I'm gonna open some PR and just do like a little housekeeping before we get into a few other things. I did a huge bronzer edit. And when I say a huge bronzer edit, like more than half the collection gone. I'm starting with powders. I still need to go through the creams. I know that's excessive, but I have a big, huge tub of what I'm getting rid of, and I thought we could kind of rifle through that, and I'd let you know exactly why I don't want certain products anymore. Because she is in her best products, best everything era. Like, I just don't want the clutter. I don't want all this crap everywhere. And I still, like, here's the rub. I love reviewing products, so I'm gonna continue purchasing, trying, testing, receiving PR, all of that. This is my job, so in no way, shape, or form do I think any regular, like, non-reviewer needs all of this. Okay, let's get that out of the way. So per my job, this room is a little chaotic. But if this was not my job, I think I would be narrowing the collection way down, simplifying, going in on what really works, being like steady there, and not like overdoing everything, because I feel like it is feeding some of our anxiety to have too many options. It's kind of like, have you ever cleaned out your closet and you get rid of so many clothes and all of a sudden you're like, I didn't know I had so much stuff. Like you get rid of the stuff and then it somehow feels like you have more because you can actually identify what is there. And I don't know if that makes any sense at all. Oh, thank you. You're just so helpful, James. James saves the day over and over.
I think I was late for that.
No, that's okay. I have more that I'll be unboxing. So I literally, out of like the corner of my eye, I thought I saw like a spider crawling on the ceiling, and now I'm paranoid. You guys, they're like, when it rains, especially like this, like freaking this room gets it with the bugs. I don't know why.
They're trying to escape the flood.
And like the spiders here are like, they're like not cute. They are aggressive.
Tati list activated.
Tati list is activated. You guys, if you are from the Tati list, let me know in the chat. Let me know. And welcome.
And everybody, share the live.
And like the live.
And like the live.
Hey to Amber. You're getting love in the chat. Kay Janelle, thank you for being here. How are we feeling? James, give the health update.
I am feeling substantially better, but I'm listening to you and you do not sound
Do you know
good.
what it is? I went in the bathroom with a bunch of hair product and I literally clouded myself in that, and then it's now making me like this. And I'm not in denial. I swear I'm not in denial. I feel great.
Maybe you should put on a mask when you're doing your hair.
I know, right? Anyway, back to this. Gosh, I do sound congested now. Gosh, dang it.
You know, guys, you should know this though. Like, I was like at death's door. I was so sick.
He
like,
was.
you guys saw me last Wednesday. That wasn't even the bad day. Like, Thursday was really, really, really bad. I had to sleep in the guest room for like 3 nights. I was super, super sick, and somehow she dodged a bullet. I mean, like this little, like that's
this
the
is
most,
nothing.
That's
This
the
is
most
nothing.
she has, and
No,
I don't
I'm
know how
fine.
you do
I'm
it.
fine. But you're much better now.
Yes,
You're great.
exponentially better.
Yeah, this was like a rough ride. And the friend that he went to the game with also got sick. Like
We both
at
got
the
sick.
exact same time.
Yeah.
So it was definitely from going to the game, which I almost went to the game, but I was like, no.
Take your friend and you guys go
God,
get sick.
Right? Yeah, take your friend. Yeah, so, but I was actually a little, I don't like seeing you sick, right? Because you never get sick.
You were worried.
I was worried, but he's so much better now. Yes. All right. Hey to everybody on the Tati list. I see you guys. Thank you so much for joining our live. Make sure you're liking live, sharing the live, doing the things. And let me get to the super chats here. Philippa, where are you at, Philippa? Okay. Hey Tati, since January, oh, those shoes are just, I'm gonna wait until I can think again. Hey Tati, since January, I've lost 30 pounds, still a way to go. That's amazing. I'm still a way to go, but I'm so proud. I'm gaining muscle and toning up. I'm so confident now. Have you tried Liquid IV electrolytes? Love to you and James. I know about Liquid IV electrolytes, and that is typically the one that most people, I think, are really heavily advertised to, and it's like the one that you can find in the stores very easily. I like Minerals and Chill because I'm an organic queen. I like everything to be as simplified as possible, nothing to disturb my gut as far as any additives or flavors. So I like that one. Element is pretty good as well, but Liquid IV, if I'm being honest, I am such a snob in a way when I'm looking at ingredients that for me, I was like, no. The flavors are very tempting for sure. They have fun flavors, but Element and Minerals and Chill for now are my favorite electrolyte mixes. Whew, did we hear that? We've got some thunder going on. Okay. And let's see here, who else do we have? We have Katie. Hi, Tati. My mom is in hospice and I'm sitting with her. Thank you for being a light during a bad day. You are my comfort creator. I am sending you so much love. And I'm happy that I can be with you for a minute during such a really difficult time. And I'm so honored to be called a comfort creator. I love that so much. Okay. To Drea. Am I saying your name? Drea. Oh my gosh. Could we have a live where you and James talk about music? I enjoy the interaction you both had during a previous live. You compliment each other. Thank you so much. I mean, let's hope we compliment each other. We've been together for 15 years. I don't know. I mean, yeah, we could talk about music. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm gonna sneeze and I'm gonna like hide behind my desk. God. Ah! Why? Am I being so sensitive to my hair products? Okay, because I feel great. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be that person that's just like, I'm fine, you guys. All right. Did I miss anybody? Dominique, where are you at? Hi, I am curious about the new Clarins Skin Illusion Tinted Moisturizer SPF 25. I haven't tried that one. Thank you for the love from a Polish girl living in Scotland. You guys, I'm getting congested now. This is not right. We're gonna muscle through this. Bear with me. Clarins, I didn't even know that they had a tinted moisturizer, and to be fair, I'm not the best with tinted moisturizers. For some unknown reason, they just never work out for me, but I do like a lot of Clarins products, so I don't doubt that it's, you know, it's probably great. I still need a little coverage. So today I'm wearing the Givenchy blurring, the skin Prisme Libre Glow Serum blurring. And this just has the right ratio of what I need. So I've really still been loving that one. To Andrea, Tati, I got a kidney transplant yesterday. I was the one who wrote a few lives ago about needing one. Love you. I am so happy for you, and I hope that your healing is going really well. And thank you so much for spending some time here with us. And James, get her allergy medicine. The thing is, I don't like taking allergy medicine. You know why? I will either sleep, or if it has pseudoephedrine in it, I will be terrible. I will be mean, agitated, and like you don't want to see it. You know what I'm saying? So we're just gonna let it be. All right. You know what I wanted to chat about with you guys, and then we'll go into a little more PR. Let me see, Caboose. You're loving the Aquaphor. Thank you so much for recommending the Aquaphor for my dying lip creases. They were healed within a couple of days. Yes, that is what I used when I was on Accutane, and that is the best for really cracked dry skin, whether it's on your lips or even like any place on the face, knuckles, whatever. Aquaphor for the win. You guys, I also want to point out, did you see my video on Monday? I have a discount code for Amiro, and I want to make sure that you guys are able to use it before it goes away. I know on a previous live, someone, actually not one, like several of you were asking about the red light mask, what red light I use, if I still had a code, and I didn't. Fast forward several weeks later, I have the code again. I will have it in the description box here if you want to hear me talk more about the Amiro mask itself. I do mention it in Monday's video. You can save 35% right now, so that is pretty significant. I'm going to turn her on so you guys can see. And then if you have any red light questions, let me know. This is one of my biggest beauty secrets. And I have been a fan of red light, I kid you not, for, do I really want to age myself here? I started becoming educated about it when I was working at Nordstrom in my early 20s. And I was fascinated by the idea that light therapy could heal the skin. And back then they only had like these teeny tiny paddles, and you'd have to kind of like move it like 5 minutes here, and then you'd move it 5 minutes there. Well, now fast forward, we have these incredible masks, and I'm sure you guys have seen these everywhere online, but there are so many different brands. The Amiro, this one I think you get the most bang for your buck. I will tell you why. One, it pops on really easy. You just place her on like this. And you don't have to deal with like the thing in the back and the Velcro and like it falling off. Like it's very secure, so I like that because I'm a person that gets kind of lazy and I will not use a product unless it's pretty easy to use. So I have purchased a lot of these masks along the way as technology has gotten better. The Dr. Gross one, you guys have heard me complain about that a ton. I bought 2 of those masks. The charger broke on one of them. That's like a $500 mask. So clearly I'm all about the red light therapy. We're like a big believer in it, big believer. This one you can get for under $200 right now. So I want to emphasize that code is still available. If you want to use it while you can. This comes with 3 different modes. You have one that is going to be for more acne prone skin. Let me get the purify mode. I use this when it's kind of like getting around that time of the month and I have like a few little breakouts, which even as a grown woman, my chin still wants to break out. And then we have the glow mode, self-explanatory, the firm mode. This is hands-free. So you put this on, you can shove this in your pocket, your hands-free. 5 minutes, easy to use. You'll see a big change in your skin. It is one of the best products out there, period. Check the description box. That code is there. But please know that that code is not forever. It's not one of those things where you will come to my channel like a month from now and be like, hey, where's that code? It will not be there. So I just want to emphasize it was kind of like a this week only. Go check it out, and that is that. I've tried, I swear to you, I get sent a lot of masks too. I'm not even like gonna play that I don't. The Dr. Gross ones I bought myself, 100%. They're one of the first companies to do the mask in Sephora that was a mask that wasn't just a handheld little device. So I bought those, 500 bucks, broke. The band broke on the second one. Then all of a sudden, I think in the TikTok era, a lot of companies have these masks, but they're like flat and they Velcro, and I don't feel like they fit the face well. And then you take them off and you have like lines and indents on the face, and it drives me freaking insane. I also want to make note that a lot of those masks that I've tried have the most obnoxious long cord, and it always gets tangled and it's always weird. This one is like the easiest thing ever. James is right here. What's up?
You keep
Did I
telling
miss?
people to put it in go to the comments. I pinned it up here in the chat.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, James.
So they don't even
James
have to leave
is
to go to the description.
perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Would you like to model this?
I love this mask.
Yeah, James uses this too, and he has the most sensitive skin. So this man can't use most skincare, but you do love this. You have to press it down.
I know, but I think it needs to be charged. It's dead.
No.
Yes, it's dead.
No, it's
Trust
not.
me.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay, well, proof of life. I use this every day. It is truly like one thing that you'll invest in for your, it's one thing that you'll invest in for your skin that is not a cream that you have to keep repurchasing. Like this is something you'll have forever, and I think it's very, very effective. It can help to increase collagen in the skin. It's healthy overall for your mitochondria, and it's just, I love it. Love it, love it.
I've noticed that a charge lasts us.
Like,
if you and I are overdoing it, it'll last 2 days. Standard is like 3 days.
I
So
overdo
I charge
it.
it like twice a week.
I do 2 sessions because more is more. You don't have to do that, but I like to do the firm and the glow. I don't know if that's recommended or not, but that's what I do. And it's like 10 minutes because it's so easy. If I'm like scrolling on Instagram and I have the mask on and I'm not doing anything, I'm hands-free, like, and it goes off in 5 minutes, I'll oftentimes just be like, well, let's do like another session. And then like, I'll just continue chilling, whatever. And then I feel like my skin for the day is just like so nice. I love it.
I don't know if you saw it a couple of minutes ago, but there was like lightning, and I'm like, oh my God, Wouldn't it be awful if the power went out?
It would be terrible. Well, wouldn't it be awful if we got sirens and then I'm like freaking out on live because I can't handle it when that happens.
If the power goes off, so does our live broadcast.
True. To Linda, how do you use the Amiro? Is it after your face products? I like using it pre-face products. Personally, I wash my face and then I have kind of like an essence spray toner that I like to put on, and then I pop the mask on and finish my skincare afterward. I don't want anything getting in the way of the light penetrating the skin personally. I think you can use certain skincare and then put the mask on. What I wouldn't recommend, that I have seen people do, and I watch people do this and I'm like, why are you doing that? Like, that is defeating the purpose. Do not put a sheet mask on and then put the light mask on thinking you're clever and you're gonna get the product to penetrate more deeply. Just don't do that. Don't overload the face with too many products and then put the red light on. You want the red light to be able to penetrate the skin beautifully, and you don't want things interrupting that process, is what I would recommend. Kristen, literally Google red light therapy and it will spit out like the 50 different things that red light therapy can do. So I'm not only a fan of red light therapy masks on the face, I actually have a body panel that I stand in front of. And I personally feel like it's healthy for brain function, mitochondria, your cellular health, the energy that goes to your cells. Like, it is truly incredible for healing the body. And bonus, it's great for repair on the skin. To Amy Pope, I'm gonna go ahead and say, try the foundation that I'm wearing, Givenchy Prisme Libre Glow Serum Blurring. It's gonna give you that little nudge of hydration, but also blur the pores. Oh my gosh, you guys are so cute. If you're buying for yourself and your mom, that's amazing. I hope you get yours, you're using it, and come back to Alive and tell me how you're enjoying it, because I don't like recommending products, doing partnerships, all of that, with anything that I'm not actually using, that I wouldn't tell my own mother or my sisters about. Like, I will never do that. So I feel excited when I find something really, really good that you guys go and order, and then like, I want to hear about it. I want to hear how you're loving it. No, I have not tried the CL products yet. To Valerie, I need to order. I was actually looking at some of them online and they look interesting for sure, except for, okay, this is what was going on in my head. Do we really want a cream bronzer with SPF 50? Because what if the SPF 50 is giving you more sunscreen than the rest of your face, and then you have like weird uneven skin tone? Does anyone else think like that? Because I think like that. I'm like, I don't want SPF in my makeup. Like, I kind of really don't, because I think that then things can maybe be a problem. But you guys love this brand. How do you say it? CL? Am I saying it right? Amber says, for more info on red light and methylene blue. That's interesting that someone's talking about methylene blue. That's another train to get on. Check out Dr. John, I can't say this last name. Did I miss anything else? You guys, the rain is really crazy. It's kind of distracting me. I'm such a baby when it comes to thunderstorms. This is gonna be embarrassing. Like, I don't like it. Some people are like, ooh, I just love a good storm. I'm like, no, I like peace. And like, I don't want to, like, it literally sounds crazy. The storms here in Texas are not normal. It is not like a cute little like zap of lightning. It feels like something is coming for you. It feels like the house is shaking. Like, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. But is there any place that you can move to where there's not problems? Because like, I don't think there is. In California, I was always like, earthquake. I mean, like we've been through earthquakes where there was one night, there was an earthquake in California where James and I sat up in bed and like hugged each other, and like it felt like a giant was like shaking the house. And like, that's, you know, yeah.
For Amber's super chat.
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. Amber. Oh, God. Amber. Your fiance died last year from an OD. I'm so glad you are doing amazing with your sobriety. Do you have any advice for grief? Oof. I'm so sorry for your loss. Like losing someone to addiction, I've been through that. And it's really horrifying. And then I've been the person smack in addiction as well and had to overcome that as just part of my life's journey. For grief, it's just time. And some things don't ever completely leave you. You just kind of learn how to let them live in you and not stay dwelling in it. And the pain softens. Like, so there's nothing in the immediate that you can like do in a snap second, but it does get better. I mean, God, you've had a boatload of grief, lot of loss. I've had loss.
I heard someone say once that grief is love with nowhere to go.
Yeah. Oh. Now you're gonna make us all cry.
That's tough.
Yeah, that's really tough.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Amber.
Oof. Okay, you guys. I love that you open up to me so much here, that this is kind of a place where like nothing's off the table. So just know that I appreciate the really fun questions and the really like serious ones. I appreciate them both. Tati, I just had a baby, and to be honest, I'm having a hard time. Plus, I look like a tired troll, which makes me feel even worse. Oh my gosh, the new mommy phase. Like, I'm watching women in my life go through it big time, and I wish I had been initiated into that and I knew exactly what it was like. So I can't entirely empathize, but a 5-minute AM routine, product suggestions. You know what I would do, honestly? If you have the 5 minutes to spend on yourself, skincare. Forget the makeup, forget the rest of it. Brush your hair. I know that sounds really but make sure you do something with your hair, because sometimes when we roll out of bed, like for me, James jokes around like, oh, your Muppet hairdo, because I'm just like, you know, brush the hair, change your clothes, and just focus on some quick skincare. Just even a little bit of self-love in that way will help you like while you're staying at home, because maybe it's too stressful to do the full routine when your focus is nurturing and caring for your new baby, which is so exciting. But don't underestimate just the shift, like not even shift of location. Like, you know, when you're sick, like James anyway will be like, get out of bed and at least move to the couch. And it's not like I'm doing anything different, but like a shift of location. So like make sure that you aren't stuck in the same outfit, the same unbrushed hair, the same like, oh, I'll deal with it later when it comes to like hygiene. Hop in the shower, do a little quick skincare, throw on some clothes for the day, and that can help your mood a ton. And now I don't have a baby, but I have been through areas of my life where I've been utterly depressed, where I haven't even wanted to shower. So, but I know that it always makes you feel just a little bit better to do those few things and take that little bit of time for yourself. It goes a long way. To Samantha. Oh wait, to Eleanor. You guys are super chatting me so much. Eleanor, thank you so much for being here. Hi Tati, I've been following you since your days of filming on your bed in your apartment. That was a long time ago. When I taught a makeup class, I recommended your channel. Thank you so much. That is amazing. Thank you for being with me for so many years. You guys, a lot of people thought I lived in a hotel because the mirrored wardrobe behind me made it look like there were 2 beds in the room, and it really confused people, and they're like, wait, this is your room or this is a hotel? But way back when, I literally just propped up this crappy camera and sat on my bed and talked about makeup. It's a good time. Okay, Nicole, where are you at? Nicole, no paper ceiling. Did you know to be president of the United States, you only need to graduate high school? Same, because you didn't do the college thing, if I am correct. You guys, thank you so very much. You guys are funny. To Hawaii 50H. Hey, good to see you. Aloha, and hey, I'm sending love right back to you. Aloha, aloha. You know, I've thought about adding an extra live and doing it at nighttime. I see you guys being like, hey, like I'm at work and I can't watch the live. We do the replays on my channel, but then also I am thinking of doing a live in the evening. What time would you guys want? It's so stormy outside. It's kind of making me crazy. What's up?
I just want to add, Nicole, there's not even a requirement for high school education. You got to be 35 years old and a natural born citizen. That's it. You probably also need to be really wealthy and connected and have a lot of people of influence that want to support you, but there's no high school requirement. The best and the brightest don't go into politics, unfortunately. I mean, like, why would you?
Can you guys hear what is going on outside? Drop it in the chat. Tell me, because it is loud on my end. It's pretty freaking loud. Shout out to Poland. The eyeshadow that I'm wearing is like 3 different things. And like while I was doing it, I was like, oh my gosh, I hope no one asks because this is excessive. I used a Natasha Denona palette and then a Glaminatrix palette and then a Lawless palette. I'm sorry. And I don't think you can get the Lawless palette anymore, but I was like trying to make it the perfect green, which you guys, I always recommend mix your makeup. Be your own makeup artist. You do not have to just use one shade or one product. Like you can play. You guys can hear it. I feel like there's water about to like come through the door. No joke. Oi, oi, oi. Ah! Oh, it's getting worse. Wait, let's look at the weather report. Like, am I gonna blow away? The thing is, I was gonna film like long form after this, and I don't know if I can. Whenever it is this stormy, it like disrupts the sound so much. Heavy rain, flash flood warning, heavy rain and a thunderstorm for at least 60 minutes. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Samantha, so I will be turning 40 this year and I have been delaying pulling the trigger on a mask. I just did it. I bought the Amiro. You are going to love it. You're gonna see results. I have faith that you'll see results pretty quickly, and I'm excited to hear your feedback. Use it like every day, do 5 minutes, be consistent with it, and I think it's such a great investment, so congratulations. And I'm happy that I had a code that you could use. And here comes James.
It recharges pretty quick.
It holds a charge really well too. To be honest, like I'm kind of shocked that it holds. Whoa.
The best thing about it is with the goggles, you don't even know that you're wearing it, so you can still scroll and...
Yeah, we're all really fascinated that we can scroll and look at our phones while wearing this mask. There is not another mask that you can do that because the light is so bright in your eyes. So this is keeping your eyes safe as well. And yes, I saw that.
And while I'm here catching you up on Super Chats,
yes,
there is one more.
Okay. Claudia, what is your jewelry routine? Like for cleaning it? It's a pretty lame routine. I have a little jewelry cleaner that actually I didn't get. James ordered for me on Amazon. And I do that maybe once a month or so, but I don't clean my jewelry that often, to be honest. To LZ Fan 99, fellow Texan and birthday today, happy birthday. Tips and holy grails for fine lines, wrinkles, age spots for us over 40s. For over 40 girls. I can see out of the corner of my eye, James going like
Not
this.
girls.
Not girls. Been watching since Tip Tuesday, so you've been here for a while. Yeah, the red light mask is a one and done great investment that you can use every day. James is doing a great job modeling it.
Yes.
Good job, James.
Thank you.
But as far as like another immediate like wow item to add into your routine, for fine lines specifically would be a hyaluronic acid serum during the daytime. Make sure you're using some kind of a essence or moisture type product prior to putting it on, and that can give you like a nice Cinderella effect of plumping up the skin during the day. But also mix in a good vitamin C during the day and a retinol at night. And thanks for being with me for so long. Emma, I hope your spaghetti dinner was great. Okay, have I tried Hindash's makeup? No, but I really want to. I really, really want to. Every time I see anything on IG, I'm just like, oh, that looks delicious. I need to order. It looks so good. Two people asking about Hindash's makeup. I need to order. I just sometimes, it's hard for me to order makeup. I don't know why this is. If I go in Sephora, I can, buy off the shelf and have the customer experience, and then I do get a lot of PR. So then sometimes when I go online and I go to these websites and I'm like, do I really want to spend all this money? Like, I don't know. So I have a weird thing with ordering makeup online. I don't know why you needed to know that. You probably didn't, but now you do. The name of the air purifier is the Jasper. Expensive, but worth every penny in my opinion. I think that having clean air in your home is so incredible for your health. My favorite one and done eyeshadow. Well, right now, one and done that will not budge is from Colfi. Any of their metallic cream shadows, A+ across the board. Like keeping it right here. Sona, and then this one is Bronze Brocade. And then to be honest, my one and done is just whatever bronzer I'm using that day. I'll take a crease brush and throw it right in the crease just to frame the eyes a little bit, and that's it. All right, Katie Hill, I have got you. You were diagnosed with Hashimoto's. Any gluten-free snack recommendations? 100%. Okay, Boulder chips are amazing. Oh my God, you guys, do you hear this? I'm having a panic attack on live. Oh my God. Okay. Boulder chips. Those are the best. Lesser Evil snacks are also amazing. If you like nuts, then I love raw macadamia nuts that are lightly salted. I also love Chomps as far as like an on-the-go pepperoni stick. I hate this so much. And oh gosh, but also I'm like a pretty simple, like grab a fruit, grab some veggies kind of a snack person. But when it comes to like gluten-free, what are like my favorite yummy gluten-free snacks? I've kind of been off sugar for several months now, so I don't really keep them in my house anymore. But man, I wish I could pick up the camera and just like walk you guys into my pantry. What are my sweet snacks? I'll think of it, and if I remember, I'll share, but like, you're gonna be okay. It seems really overwhelming when you first go gluten-free. Like, I literally felt devastated. I didn't think I could do it. I was reading all the labels and I was like, oh my gosh, it's in everything. Like, how will I survive? But they make so many options nowadays. You will find a way to be totally satisfied and, have better energy. And I wish you so much luck on your journey of gluten-free.
Guys, She's
Are you
not
gonna-
afraid of
Are you gonna out
thunderstorms.
me right now? I'm like a little dog that like starts shaking with
But I was about to
thunderstorms.
say she's like a little dog. And I just wanted to come back and reassure you. I checked the
Do you
weather
know what?
report. There's no tornadoes.
Great.
It's only flash flood stuff, and we're not in a flood zone, so we're not going to get a flash flood. It's just going to be 2 inches of rain.
Perfect. I need to use the bathroom, so you're going to be my stand-in.
Oh,
Wait,
God.
Megan, I'm going to get to your super chat first. Happy Wednesday, Tati. Happy Wednesday to you. How do you tackle breakouts when the weather gets warmer and your skin gets more oily? I usually get breakouts around my mouth area. Okay, if you don't have acne-prone skin, honestly, where'd my mask go? Blue light from a mask like the Amiro can really, really help. High frequency can really, really help. As far as products go, don't use anything that is too waxy or oily. Coconut oil can clog up the pores. Look for products that are made acne safe, just so that you're not using anything too heavy, as you know your skin's getting more oily and things are more humid and sweaty. I also personally, like, you want to dilute it, but I've also done really, really well with tea tree oil as an ingredient in any acne relieving creams and what have you. I just find that it helps bacteria and helps inflammation.
Is this what you want?
This is gonna be so helpful for anyone that wants to reduce a breakout pretty quickly. The blue light is very, very effective for that. So hopefully that helps. Change up the heaviness of the products that you're using in summertime as well. And best of luck.
Do you need a bathroom break?
I do. I'll be back, you guys.
Ha ha ha! You are trapped here with me now. How are you guys doing? How's your Wednesday going? It's good to see you guys. I'm feeling a lot better. Thank you. We got like tons of emails from you guys, and I really appreciate all the support and the well wishes and helping me recover from the flu. From, oh my God, it was so bad. Like it was the worst. Somebody in the stadium at Globe Life Field was so contagious. They had no business being out, but we're better now. Do I like thunderstorms? Yes, I love thunderstorms. I love them. The weather here in Texas is amazing. Up in Seattle, we'd get rain, but we wouldn't get, the pyrotechnics. We wouldn't get the big booming thunder. That's what I grew up with in North Carolina, and here it's just like, it is a show, and I really like it. Puka did not, though. Puka hated it. It'd start thundering in the middle of the night, and he'd just start scratching at the edge of the bed, and then we'd put him in the bed, and he'd just sit there and shake. But let's see. Love the new haircut. Gosh, I don't have any recommendations. Tati went on boycotting fragrance for a bit, and I jumped on that train to support, and I haven't tried anything new in years, and frankly, I don't really wear it anymore, so I don't have any suggestions. Caboose loves button. Looks like rough weather day in parts of Texas. Stay safe, Tati and James. We're dry. We're not going out anywhere. Actually, I got to go to the bank, so I am going to go somewhere, and I will be very careful. Thank you. And what else? Okay, we're caught up on super chats. Thank you. Hey guys, in case you don't know it, the very, very top of the chat, which is over here.
What are you saying?
Yeah, top of the chat, like right there. There's a link for the Amiro. It is 35% off. Use the code TATI35. Save yourself 35%. It'll bring it down less than $200. I love this mask. I'm obsessed with it.
Bro.
Yeah, man. What you got there?
Snacks.
Snacks. You're a snack.
So, thanks for being my fill-in.
You're welcome.
I wanted to bring my gluten-free snacks back with me, you guys. Okay, how'd he do? Ah! Oh my gosh, I'm moving. Clearly, I can't do this. I'm such a baby. I just don't like it. Okay, we were asking about healthy snacks. Amber, I'm only 22, but I'm watching you through so much. Watching you always make me feel better. Thank you for being the big sis I never had. I'm so honored. Thank you so much for the kind comment, for the super chat. Hawaii 5-0. Aloha to James. I live on Kauai, and I am so jealous of your life. I want to live in Alaska and Hawaii. That is amazing. Best men's beard products. We'll ask him when he comes back, but I know that, I mean, he uses Just for Men. I watch him do that, and I'm about to like hijack it and dye my eyebrows. I keep saying I'm gonna do it, and then I kind of chicken out, but I'm gonna do it. I am gonna do it. All right, you guys. Snacks. These are the Boulder chips that I love so much. They're made with avocado oil. If you need kind of a crunchy chip junky snack, like this is a really good one. This is why I like it so much. The ingredient listing is not a mile long. It's just simple potatoes, avocado oil, done and done. This is kind of my go-to sweet snack. I really love freeze-dried fruit. Mangosteen, you can find this at Sprouts, is so delicious. This is incredible. If you do any of like your high protein Ninja Creamies or like soft serve at home, this as a topping is so nice. It gives like the right amount of crunch. I also like doing little fruit bowls sometimes with like walnuts, a little drizzle of honey, and then I will put like a little bit of yogurt and then maybe some of this in there. That's really good. Organic dried strawberries, grab these at Whole Foods. Really, really nice also to take with you if you're traveling on a plane. This is great plane food. I personally have had one too many times where I have traveled and they come to serve the meal. And this is like on long haul flights. Like there was one trip we were going to France, and literally I think the man hated me. Like he loved everybody else, and then he'd come to me and kind of give me the biggest attitude in the world. I kid you not. And I could do a whole stand-up routine with this man and his like thick French accent and how he was just loving everybody that was drinking wine. And I'm like, I don't drink, sorry. And so immediately it was like, okay, loser, like I'm not gonna be hanging with you. Then I'm like, I'm gluten-free. Did they mark that on the, like it should have been gluten-free for my meal? And he literally said no gluten-free and like brought me like a dish with just like a handful of like lettuce and like a little thing of olive oil, and that was my meal for the flight. And ever since then, and he like literally sassed me, like I gave a look and he's like, I don't know, you expect me to go to the grocery store right now? We're on a plane. And I'm like, oh my God, like I'm like gonna be prepared from here on out. I am going to bring snacks and all my own things, and so like that's what I do now. Nuts, fruits, freeze-dried fruits, all the things. I'm a little high maintenance with it, but yeah. Yeah, that was so funny. Like James was laughing so hard. He felt bad for me too. I had a bag of like gummy worms, and so that like my stomach was like torn up. I was just like, I need food so bad. Yeah. Okay, this, you guys, you can order this on Amazon. I got this from Go Organics, and the little family-owned grocery store that James and I love so much. We love the owners to pieces. They are the best. They make all the food there. But then they have this like grocery shop with all of these more interesting, hard to find products. And like a lot of gluten-free options, a lot of just really great food. I found this brand called Wise Goat Organics. If you like sauerkraut, which is really good for your gut, like the probiotics, really, really great for your gut, this is so good. The jalapeno one is so good. If you like a little spice, you can put this on everything and it makes everything taste more interesting. There's a little bit of crunch to it. It is honestly the best. They have a hot cocoa that I ordered that I need to try as well, but I have not had it yet. And you can find this on Amazon. I will remember to link this. It's really like random, but so good. Like so good that I was texting all of my family with pictures like, you guys, look what I found. This is gonna change our life. And because that is also the person I am in real life. It's not just here with you. Like, I love recommending products. I don't know why. It's like a weird obsession that I have, that like I always want to be the one to like find like the cool thing and like let you know about it. And then it's like really satisfying to me, like when my family's like, yeah, I'm ordering that right now, that looks like great sauerkraut, and I'm just like, yes, winning at life again. So yeah, now you know my snack favorites. And to Barbie K, I know you aren't into clean beauty, but are you buying anything from the Credo beauty sale? I didn't even know they're having a sale. Now, here's the thing. I am into clean beauty. However, I am so over just dogma in general, where we have to be labeled and bucketed and like we have to be in this identity, where then, in my opinion, I start seeing people like dress within whatever said identity, and like, oh, well, I'm an organic woman, so like I've got to not wear false lashes and high heels. And it's like, that's such BS to me. So like, I don't like being in one lane. I like giving myself the freedom and permission to try everything and figure out what works and fits best for my life and my needs. Now, I like a lot of the more clean beauty products because I don't like a lot of fragrance in my makeup or in my beauty products in general. Because as we saw earlier, just from me spraying freaking hairspray, I was like needing tissue and like losing my mind, and all of a sudden, like, give it a little bit of space and time and I'm better, I'm fine, I'm not sick. So I'm very, very sensitive to certain fragrances. And that's why I'm like really picky with like the fragrances you see behind me. A lot of them are phthalate free. I like a lot of fragrance oils, and I'm just very, very particular with certain things. I love that we have options with clean beauty for more organic ingredients, for there to be a removal of ingredients that are absolutely, I don't care in what amount, are pretty terrible for the human body and are pretty toxic, and, you know, neurotoxicity, hormone disrupting, like these are real things. However, like I can't, like honestly, like I can't see myself ever fully just like being obedient to this like one way of thinking. So I try to just do good where I can, find great products that are clean-ish. And so like that being said, I hope you guys know it's not that I'm not into clean beauty. I just think a lot of the time it can be marketing hype. And that's actually something from serious research that I have noticed, specifically in Sephora. I have been going through like a total weirdo ingredient listings on products. And when you find a product from Dior that's cleaner than Westman Atelier, like that's a problem, because that green check mark is not consistent in my opinion. So wow, that was like, she can talk when she gets on topics that she's passionate about. I'm gonna have to check out the Credo beauty sale, because there are a lot of products that they sell that I do really love. So there's that. Have I tried Formless? No, but you know what? I've watched Jenny McCarthy's lives, and every time she's talking about lip products and shadows, I'm just like, man, like I think I need to order this. Like it sounds pretty good to me. So maybe I will. Greenwashing is so a thing. And here's the thing. It's not just with beauty, it's with food too. I mean, we're lied to a lot, you know, like, don't even get me started on enriched. Like enriched with what? There's so many problems with how products are marketed, and you have to be your own expert and research, and we have tools like even ChatGPT or Google to really figure things out as best we can. I've been down every rabbit hole. Here's the thing, like, you have to like understand like everybody's point of view they're going to be passionate about, and like it all kind of conflicts. That's what I found. So now I'm at a place in my life where I'm like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be really mindful of what works for me, and like that is that. Because even with diet, like, oh my gosh, I saw this IG reel and it was so spot on. And it kind of made me laugh that it was very much a little bit how I was thinking a couple of years ago, where like one person is like, vegetables are evil, oxalates, they're evil. And then you see the same person making eggs and they're like, eggs are actually the detriment to your health and they're gonna decay the body. And then you see the next person talking about how like it just like goes down the line of like oatmeal is actually peasant food and leaches minerals from your bones. And like you can find fault with everything. I think that finding quality and understanding your own body's balance and living a life of more moderation is like the way to be. Like I'm just kind of over the extremes, right? Because I definitely like, things make sense. And then you're like, yeah, that makes sense. Like I can be down with that. Like I don't, like, yeah, oxalates, makes sense. And now I'm like, you know what? My microbiome needs a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and a little diversity. So like I'm not full carnivore. I eat vegetables again. And yeah. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Kat, you're going through this right now with your health journey and everything seems wrong. I think we have to get away from that thinking that everything is wrong because then you're stressing your system out and you're like, I don't even know where to turn. I don't know what to do. So I empathize. I feel you. Between Charlotte Tilbury and Givenchy, 100%. It's like one of my like top 5 best. To Hannah, have you ever tried She Glam foundations? They are my favorite full coverage, texture hiding, skin like products. I have not. To be honest, I've been a little nervous to try any of their foundations, you know, but never say never. Do I eat any kind of gluten-free pasta? I do. I eat like an organic brown rice pasta that's pretty great. I forget the brand name, but you know, most stores have a gluten-free option. So who wouldn't prefer better and healthier ingredients, right? But for you and the work you do, it just wouldn't work out to cut out so many brands and products unless you go on a full rebrand. I mean, look, you'd be surprised. Like I've been researching everything right now and there are mainstream products that are very clean, like per the standard of a lot of the apps that you'll cycle products through or like the Sephora standard. I don't think that, I don't think I would have to rebrand entirely, but I don't want to be a channel that is just like one exclusive thing. Like I'm just not into that. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we have to just use what works. And that's like, you know, like you got to find joy in life and happiness and not stress out about everything. And like, oh my gosh, the sky is not going to fall if you're using a powder that is not talc free but it makes you feel great and beautiful throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? But I do also, like, I'll also share with you guys, like, I am curious to find products that aren't as loaded with so many endocrine disrupting ingredients. Like, I am aware of that. Am I going to go back to the PR? Yes. I forgot about it, to be honest. I had a box of True Botanicals here, which is a great brand. If you're looking for, like, clean, this brand is bomb. Bomb. I am so excited, and some of this I will be giving away. The Chabula hand cream. Oops, knock over my iPad out of excitement. The Chabula hand cream, I have not tried this. This is nice. True Botanics, I love their Chabula serum. This is a very clean, organic brand, and their products are legit. Like it is not crappy health food, grocery store kind of crap products. Like their products are beautiful. I love their body cream. It literally renews the skin and just makes your skin so soft. And it has like that nice kind of like you're about to get a massage spa type scent to it that is not aggressive, that never whacks me out. So that's something to note. Like a lot of people are like, essential oils are as bad as perfume. And it's like, well, then why do I use those and I'm not sneezing or snottering everywhere? And like I use, reverse that. When I'm using essential oils, I don't have like the allergic reaction that I do sometimes when I'm using mainstream fragrance. And like, it's just interesting. Like your body will tell you. I think your body wants to tell you like, hey, here's what's going on. We don't like this. You gasped out loud when I knocked over I knock over my iPad all the time. Yes, but she's okay. Oh my gosh. I always get a shiver when people mention Soylent Green. Oh my gosh. You know what's funny though? Isn't there a brand that made like a meal replacement? And I want to say it was like something Soylent. Like it was actually named that. And I'm like, yo, they knew that they were calling it that. Like this is like a joke, but not. Like anyone else hear of this product? Do you know what I'm talking about? To Val, I'm doing great. Thank you for being here. And shout out to the UK. Oh my gosh. Ness, if you are tempted to buy the Givenchy Serum Foundation, do it. You will love it. Dry skin friendly, 100%. It is honestly so good and it does have fragrance in it. So if it's that good that I'm like, screw it, I will, it's fine. Like it doesn't stay on the skin where it's overwhelming and like it's so heavily fragranced that it'll be with you all day. But like the formula is so good. Yes, there is a product called Soylent. I'm not making that up, right? Is that not like the craziest thing ever? Yeah. Holly saw it at HEB, excuse me. Oh my gosh, do you know how roasted I get here in Texas? That ever since I moved and I started calling HEB Heb, I get made fun of so much because it slips all the time when I'm like, oh, let's stop at Heb. It's like, I mean HEB. You know when you say something like one way the first time, it kind of like sticks forever? At least in my brain, that's what it does. Okay, you guys, we have a Chabula serum. I actually could use a new one of these, so this is coming in perfect time. To Shuba, hey, you are an amazing person. Every time I watch, you bring me joy. Finally was able to join after a long time. Thank you so much for being here, and what a sweet comment. Oh my gosh. No, not the Heb. Some people are saying they call it Heb. Would I like to try more products from Dior and YSL? I have a Sephora try-on coming on Friday. Do you guys want a spoiler alert? Like, honestly, where did it go? Where did you go? This is one of the greatest bronzers, period, point blank, period. I have an app called Switch Natural that I put all my products through just to see like what's going on with like how many crappy ingredients are in the formula. And it has the capability to link to actual research. So you have science behind said, you know, questionable ingredient. And I put this through the process over there. And literally the only offensive ingredient in here is fragrance. It is very fragranced. But I'm like, look, it can be done. Like you can make a really beautiful, easy to blend, gorgeous product without like 5,000 irritating ingredients that are questionable for our hormones. Like, could they just like not put fragrance in here? And then this would be like the world's most perfect bronzer ever. But this one from Dior, you guys, bananas. It is bananas how good this is. I had lotion on my hands, so ignore that it's not giving you the satisfaction of like the most beautiful swatch, but this one is just like in the pan size, everything, just everything. It's so good. Is the Dior bronzer better than Gucci? I used to love the Gucci one. I haven't tried it in a minute. I need to repurchase. Lori, you will love this bronzer. Do you know what's really good about it too? It does not saturate all at once. So if you go in with a really fluffy brush and you just get a little bit of the excess off, you can go and like build it up and it just looks so natural. It's really, really nice. The shade that I have is shade Soft Matte, number 10. I want to say this is like the light, no, next to lightest. It's just perfect. It has a little bit of warmth. I don't like it when bronzers have zero warmth. I think it can make you look just a little off, but when things lean too orange, like then it's like too much. So like I have a Goldilocks approach to my bronzers, and this one just has like such a nice tone. Can you do a what I eat in a day? My food right now, like it would be the most boring what I eat in a day. It'd be like, look, an orange, some eggs. Oh my God, she's eating chicken. Like it's literally that boring right now. But once I get back into making more intricate, kind of interesting meal options, then maybe I'll do that. Write a book. I really would love to. Right before the pandemic, I actually went to New York and I had a literary agent and the whole thing. Like the career was going like this, you guys, and then the career went like that. Just like every bad thing that could possibly happen, it felt like happened all at once. So that was in the works. It was, and that was a funny meeting that I had, by the way. But yeah, I thought that I initially was going to share my story of rehab and sobriety through a book. But now I think when it comes to sharing my story of just all of it, it's going to be like the whole journey. So one day. Ness, you have a boring diet too? I love that though. Like, you know, sometimes it takes like the stress out of like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? Like, it's just one less thing to worry about when you're on a simple diet. And there's something about it that I kind of like. All right, you guys. So also from True Botanicals, I got their multi-corrective eye patches. I love an eye patch so much. They sent me some good stuff. The extreme cream, serum, and then the hand cream is really nice. All right, let's go through some more PR while we are here. What's the difference between the red light and the Zip Beauty? Zip Beauty is microcurrent, so red light is going to be entirely different as far as helping your collagen to improve just the quality of your skin. A Zip is going to be more like a workout for the face and kind of flex those muscles on the face to firm the face. The light is different. What is this? Oh my gosh. Yay! Galactic sent me new makeup. I'm so excited. Radiant Skin Face Oil. This is a beautiful palette. I will be putting this one in a giveaway because I already have one, but this is a gorgeous palette. She has, I think, a new foundation. Yep, here it is. Luminous Tint Foundation. You guys, this is supposed to be really good. And we have Face Glow. We have Luminous Face Powder. A lot of new from Galactic. I love these so much. I want to say this was the best seller when I did my Schmick Schmock Live. This is the Jello Gloss Balm, and these are so gorgeous, juicy, fills in the lines, just everything about them, A to Z, I love. Have I tried the Lawless Satin Lipsticks? I do really love them. Yes, I have tried. To Megan, I hope that you are recovering quickly and beautifully, and thank you for hanging out. Oh my gosh, Leah, you were here last week telling everybody about the box mishap. I thought about that a lot after the live as well, and honestly, it just, like, that story sticks. It just does. It just does. All right, so we have a highlighter right here. This is pretty. I love Galactic, love the owner. This is the Face Glow and Natural. Would you ever consider coming to India for a meet and greet? I would love to travel and do meet and greets. I really would. And you know what's interesting? James and I were just talking about this last night of just how much I'm enjoying doing lives, and that really we don't have kids. Obviously, this is like a big sting in my heart. Like, I wish that my life was different, but it's just not. I don't have kids. but that means that we can go. Like we could go travel for a few months. We could go see things, go do things, and I could still live stream and film from anywhere in the world. I mean, maybe the quality wouldn't be the same, but it'd be a little more interesting. So we think about doing stuff like that all the time, and I would love to come to India. To Jared, hi Tati, I'd love to see you review the new Isamaya Beauty and Violet collections at Sephora. Excited to see more artistry brands. I have, am I saying it right? Isamaya, the contour. This guy right here, this is so good. Top notch, one of the best. If you want a contour and you don't want it to look like contour, you want it to be very, very natural. The way this blends in, the shape of the bullet, everything, phenomenal. So yes, artistry brands emerging at Sephora. I'm here for it too. Hey.
I just want you to know I'm going to get on a phone call for about 5 minutes.
Oh my God, James, seriously?
If there's something that you need from me and you call for me, I'm not going to hear because I'm not going to be watching the live stream.
That's great.
So do you need anything before I do that?
I'm good. Go enjoy your call.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. To Rachel, my brother is getting married this weekend and I started getting dry patches on my face. Any tricks for covering patches or smoothing over the skin? Slug your face or at least the patch at night, meaning when you are done with your skincare at night, take a little bit of Aquaphor or oil and saturate the area, and that should help to alleviate some of the problem. I wouldn't do anything irritating or aggressive. I know that sometimes when we get dry patches and it's flaky especially, the first inclination is to kind of like try to scrape the flake off or exfoliate it. Don't do that. Just really hydrate and do a good hydrating mask. If you have a sheet mask available, a good hydrating mask the day of the wedding can be really, really helpful as well. Yes, James makes sure that everybody behaves in the chat. So him telling me that, like, part of me is like, great, don't tell everyone. Now people are gonna misbehave because like he's out of the room. Yeah, that was cute though. This necklace I got on an anniversary trip. It's actually a diamond, but it's like a slice, like a little teeny tiny sliver. We got this in Jackson Hole. I love it. I think it's really cool. Angela, I like to use the D'Alba spray when you're dehydrated. That one is beautiful. I'm just getting into it. This is kind of having a viral moment right now, but that is good. Yeah, use a hydrating spray. That can go far. Did he really just say, yes, he's getting on the phone with Richard? That is so funny. That's hilarious. Yeah, James the other day, he was like, you know what? Not everyone will get this, but yeah, there he goes. This is what James said. Thanks, Richard. If you know, you know. He's like, you know, we need to make merch that says, thanks, Richard. If you know, you know. And I'm like, I have never even come out with merch for one, but also I kind of like it. So if you were there for that live, you know. Okay, let's crack into this foundation and at least check her out. You guys, are you liking the live and sharing the live? We're not over 1,000 likes yet. I'm gonna refresh and see. But if you're here, please do help your girl out. Like the live, share the live. We're at 831 likes. I think we can do better. Would I ever do a house tour? It creeps me out, the idea of giving like the layout of my house, to be honest. And I don't think I'm like the most amazing decorator, if I'm also being honest. So you know, you guys kind of see on Snap and whatnot, like my kitchen and everything, but I don't think I'll ever do like a dedicated house tour. Thank you so much to Sally. She did the works, liked and shared. Thank you. Tips to tighten the jawline. I really love lymphatic drainage massage. I think that goes far. You got to get that fluid out, that puffiness out. It's been helping me. Okay, this is what are you? A 2-in-1 luminous tint foundation with vitamin C, vitamin B3, squalene, hyaluronic acid. I'm curious. I am curious. Let's find some scissors. It is still thundering. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is like one of those boxes that does not want to open. Thank you so much for the super chat. The weather is in the chat. All right, pretty pink bottle. I think this will have, yeah, really nice pump right here. Let's give a swatch and see what the fuss is. Okay, so a little bit, it's not a thick, puffy texture. It's more of your gel texture. That's actually really pretty. I am going to wear this tomorrow. Light scent, very subtle, not aggressive. I can handle it. Looks like it gives like a nice sheen. What shade did I go into? This is F4 medium. Really nice and neutral too, I have to say. People don't know how important it can be to massage the muscles around your jaw. Yes, so like I follow this woman that does like 10-minute facial massage every day. And while I don't do it every single day, I have learned like in the morning massaging your masseter muscle right here, especially if you're someone that clenches, can literally change the whole shape of your face. And I also really like to kind of do this work right here. I'm not gonna mess up my makeup right now, but massaging the jawline and also opening up your lymph right here on the side of the ears so that all that fluid can drain out. Super healthy, but also on the vanity side, really helps your jawline. Thank you so much, Sally. You are just showing up in the chat and I appreciate it so, so much. Lymphatic massage is so nice. I think it's really, really important for anyone that has any autoimmune, any hormonal issues, which that's my story. I take lymphatic drainage very seriously. I even have a rebounder and I'll be on my little trampoline, opening up my lymph. Something that's really beneficial as well, and not a lot of people are aware of this, like your lymph opening up, you want to go here on the clavicle bone right here, armpits, on the groin area, behind the knees. Those are like the main areas to open up, and you have to do it manually or by walking, but we have a very like sit in the chair all day kind of lifestyle. So opening up your lymph is really, really helpful. Now, not everyone has time to like spend 20 minutes doing like all the things. So what I like to do is be mindful of these areas that want to be opened up when I'm in the shower. I'm already in there washing my body. Why not take an extra couple of seconds to rub underneath the armpits, to rub behind my knees? And then that way I feel like I'm opening up that valve so that all of this fluid can drain out. And I always see a difference. When I'm really mindful and I pay attention to that, I see a big difference. And it's free. It's free. Also, this is why I think putting on lotion is really important. I was thinking about this the other day and I'm like, you know what? Like stagnant fluid in the body just like can make cellulite look worse, can make puffiness in the abdomen worse. And putting on lotion every day, even just for a few minutes, is just getting everything moving. So not only are you hydrating the skin and taking care of the largest organ itself, but you are giving yourself enough of a lymphatic push that it's beneficial on a daily basis. Those minutes add up. So I always think that whenever I'm like, I'm too lazy, I don't want to put on lotion, I'm like, stop, do it. It's worth it. Tati, all this information should be a video so I can save this information. I'm working on that. I have like a beauty tips that is not just product focused, of all these little things that I do in my day-to-day that I feel personally make a big difference. So I will be making that. The best lotion that I really like True Botanicals, but I know that one is super expensive. I like Naturium, And I am really loving the Kiehl's Creme de Corpse lotion again as well. Yes, while you're pushing the cleanser around your face, massage the face. Like habit stack. So you're already there doing this. Like imagine you're washing your face and you're just like la 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 la. Like you're already doing it. Half the battle is won. So take your hands and do this business to get some lymphatic drainage going. Massage around your nose. Make sure you're kind of going up like this. Like there are little techniques that you can learn and implement in your already existing routine just to enhance it, you know? You guys are the best. Thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna say it again. Oh, we got over 1,000 likes. Thank you so much. Like the live, share the live. That goes a long way for me and I really, really do appreciate it. The Kiehl's is so beautiful. It is, I know it's very expensive. Naturium is really good as well. And then I heard that the Naturium body butter gives more of the Kiehl's light glow. So that could be another option that's a little more budget friendly. Soap and Glory moisturizer. I used to love Soap and Glory moisturizer so much. Oh my gosh. Also, another part of face massage, like while we're on this topic, I'm reading the comments that people are like really into it. So let's continue. Make sure you're massaging behind your neck too, like behind your scalp, or what am I saying? The base of your neck. Like back here, there's a lot of tension a lot of the time because we're looking down at our phones, and fluid that's in the face needs to go up through the head and drain back. So you want to make sure, like, scalp massage is actually such a beautifying treatment. So that's another thing. While you're washing your hair, take a few extra minutes to give yourself a nice little scalp massage. All these self-love moments, they do add up. And I think in the bigger picture, help you feel better, help the body to work more efficiently, and give you like a better, more rested appearance. How do I like Shiseido? I love their cleanser in the black tube. I love that one. Their oil cleansers, haven't had the greatest time with. Love their foundations, but they discontinued them. Oh my gosh, the National Weather Service. What are we talking? Is that for real? I saw someone say that the National Weather Service was in the chat, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't understand the joke. But there's a channel here, the National Weather Service, tornado warning, including, well, I'm not in Minnesota, but bless it to those that are. The weather here today in Texas is not great, but we're at home. So yes. Ooh. Tati, can you share skincare tips for sagging skin on either side of the lips and cheeks? Do massage and muscle work. You can Google or YouTube like any kind of facial exercises. Those do work. We do have muscles in our face. Good skincare. And then this is the one that no one wants to hear. Sleep on your back. If you can sleep on your back, sleep on your back. I do have a Nurse Jamie Beauty Bear pillow for side sleeping. And when consistent with that, you see a huge difference in your skin, for sure. Because a lot of those lines, imagine like we do the face taping at night, a lot of these lines when you are pressed on the pillow, like for, you know, however many hours of sleep you get a night, it's not doing you any favors. All right, let's open some more PR. Oh, and then I had the bronzer bin to go through. Oh my gosh. Okay. What am I doing? Ow. Okay. I'm bad with knives and scissors and yep, there we go. Let's just, can you imagine if I actually injured myself on a live? Okay. What is this? Oh my gosh, yes. Yes. I'm so excited for this. Okay, you guys, Audacity, which I cannot believe. I still cringe every time I think of the amount of videos where I called this brand Odacite. They spell it funny, but still, that's kind of embarrassing, right? So Audacity SPF 50 Color Balm. Now again, I don't know how I feel about like putting SPF 50 only on your cheeks and then like, I don't know, like what about the rest of the face? You know what I'm saying? But I do love this brand so much. They make the best micellar water ever. It's so good. I have gone through, I kid you not, like 10 bottles of it. It's my absolute favorite. So now they have these color balms. And they have blushes, a bronzer. They sent me a cute little brush. I'm gonna try these. Really, really cute. Oh my gosh, I'm actually bleeding. I stabbed myself with my little scissors. Okay, what do we got here? Really, Tati? I can't believe I did that. It has a built-in primer, so it's blurring. The blush does? Are you talking about the blush? I'm very curious about this. I will be trying that ASAP. What is this? Plush Teeny. Lightweight, blendable, and oh so hydrating. Okay. From Wonder Skin. All right, this is a plush stick. This is a pH transforming blush stick. Really, really adorable. Like, can we just give a standing ovation for the cutest but modest PR we have going on right here? Love the packaging color. This is like my favorite kind of purple. Whoa, okay, let's check her out. So this is one of those that is going to like do the pH thing and stain. Do we see it? It's turning color. That's actually a more modest one. Like I have some of these that are like bright pink. I have to say like my favorite one is the Westmore Beauty. Like that one is so nice, but I will give this one a go. And I do have a woman in my life that loves these pH adjusting products more than anything in the world, and that is my mother. When there was the Frog Prince collection, I believe, what was that? Queen Cosmetics, Queen something. I did a whole video on them and I did not like those products at all. And she took them from me and she was like, this is the best thing I've ever used in my life. And I love it so much. And anytime you get this kind of a product, I want it. And like, so beauty is so interesting. Like the products that we love, sometimes not everyone is going to and vice versa. So I already like, whenever I see these kind of products, I think of my mom. To Brittany, hi Tati, I've been a watcher for years. I don't buy anything until I hear you review it. I am honored. Thank you so much for that. I take my reviewing job very, very seriously. I spend way too much time researching products and trying to find the best of the best, so I appreciate that. Your mom will like it. My mom will love that. Do you have any tips for hands? Your hands are beautiful. Thank you so much. Put on hand cream before bed. This is another one of those like practical kind of life habits. Like I'm all about getting into functional, practical habits that have longevity in the big picture, right? So your hands and your neck, for women specifically, these are the areas on our bodies that age the fastest, that kind of give away you know, not that we need to be hiding our age. Like I hate saying that, like it gives away your age. It's like, well, what are we, I don't know. But if you want everything to be very cohesive, like if you've been really good about your skincare, but you've never ever put on hand cream or cared for your neck, like it's gonna look off because you're gonna be very smooth and bright and then things are just gonna look weird. So I'm such an advocate of in your everyday life, have a routine for your full body, not just your face. You need to think about your hands, your feet, your chest, all of it. So keep a nice hand cream on your nightstand And that's what I do. You put it on before bed, and that way, like, you're just in that routine always. You're at least covering that base right before you hop into bed. I also just really try to get in the habit of, if I'm washing my hands, using some kind of a cream as well. When we strip all the moisture from our hands with hand sanitizers and too much soap, that's when they get all dry. And honestly, you can actually, in my opinion, overdo hand sanitizers, and it can kind of like throw you in this reverse effect of what you want, where if your knuckles are cracking at all, well, shoot, you're going to be prone to picking up germs and junk just by the skin barrier not being intact. So big believer in hand cream, and that's really it. Castor oil is also like saved the day. All right, I kid you not, I recently threw away all of my cuticle oil, like every single one. I was like, I don't need it anymore. Like, why am I keeping all of this? Like, it's just clutter. At this point, I don't need it. Because castor oil, for some reason, and it's not my imagination, like when I have gone and gotten my nails done, the manicurists are like, oh, we don't need to trim. You have no cuticles. And I'm like, this is the weirdest thing ever. But castor oil has like made my cuticles like non-existent, and it's the craziest thing ever. So I use castor oil on my abdomen. I do the castor oil packs at night, and then whatever excess is on my hands, I'll kind of like do this business, get on my elbows, get a little bit on my knuckles. It is pretty sticky, but it has really, really helped me so much. I'm putting cream on my hands right now. Yeah, you need to take care of your hands. We do. It's like the one area that often gets so neglected, and our hands are so important. Like, they deserve the love too, you know? How do you use castor oil without getting stickiness everywhere? Well, my nighttime attire is really disgusting when I'm into my castor oil packs. I have like designated t-shirts that I'm like, this one doesn't matter, because it gets like the oil stains all over it. So like, you do have to be thoughtful that you can really mess up your clothes. But what I do is just like a nice cotton pack, and I wrap myself up real good, and I don't have much of a problem with my sheets. If anything, it's just me being messy and getting it like on my t-shirt. But outside of that, I haven't had an issue. The stickiness is wild. It is. Like, if I'm being honest, I don't look forward to the stickiness, and it's kind of like, ugh, like I don't want to. But the healing and the beautifying that you get from castor oil is pretty superb. What is... Your neck looks great. I turned 40 and now I focus on the neck. You got to focus on the whole big thing. Yeah, it's but like, it's never too late to change that in your routine, you know? Castor oil is thick. It really is. Please do a night routine. I can work on that. My night routine is actually not that crazy. It's just like these little habits that I do, you know? Thank you so much. You guys are the sweetest. There's a lot of you still here, and we're nearing the end of the live, and I love you being here. Be sure you're liking the live and sharing it, please. That helps. I do organic cotton. When you're doing castor oil, because of the way that it penetrates so deeply, and it's like a carrier oil, you want to make sure you're using an organic cotton so that nothing that could be like bleached or any chemicals that are not the greatest for you are not being pulled into your system while you're detoxifying your liver. That's typically what you want to do when you're doing a castor oil pack, is it's for the liver. What's your best facial moisturizer pick for a matte finish? Ooh, I mean, if you're looking for the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream texture, I would say the one from Makeup Revolution that I did like a little dupe video on, that one is really, really great. What previous jobs have I had? I've had every job. I feel like I was a perfume sample woman where I'd like spray you in the front of the department store. I have groomed dogs. I've been a bartender. I worked at Starbucks. I was a greeter at the Gap. I sold jewelry in Costco. I was a nanny. I was a caregiver. I've done so many different things. Like basically just trying to survive, you know? Just trying to survive. I worked at beauty supplies. I worked at Bare Minerals at Nordstrom. How often do I do the castor oil packs? I don't do it every night, like maybe every other night, every third night, something like that. I would love to be disciplined enough to be like every night, but honestly, like I do struggle with it. I'm like, oh, it's kind of a pain in the neck. I don't want to do it. But I really think it works. I really, really think it works. The castor oil that I use, I am actually going to be filming right after this with some of my more obscure beauty items, like the best of the best, like 10 out of 10, would recommend, will purchase forever, and I'll be including. I found a roll-on castor oil that is more mess-free that I really, really love, and I'll be including it in that. Hydrating hairstyling cream. I actually am liking the Tresemme one, like not gonna lie, I think it's really good. And then you know what I've been using that's really nice, like not hydrating, but it's a volumizing product, is it Lola V? I think that's the brand name, Jennifer Aniston's brand. I really wasn't a fan of the shampoo, didn't like it, but the styling products are really, really nice. To Shambik23, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm so sorry you did not have children of your own, but if it makes you feel better, you're a mother to so many of us. You're gonna make me cry right now. Oh my gosh, thank you. That's a topic that like still, like I don't know if I'll ever get over it, to be honest. But thank you, that's really, really sweet. That's really, really sweet. Yeah, I think about it often. I'm like, I'm really grateful I have this career because this job is very all-consuming. Like it does take a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of planning. The best influencers, in my opinion, make it look effortless. Behind the scenes, it's a lot of work, a lot of researching products, ordering products, just coming up with creative that's interesting per the, you know, current environment where life is at, la la la. Always coming up with like new tips and tricks and techniques. And it's a lot, but I love it. Like I love this so much. I love connecting with you guys. And I do love that I get to be kind of that mom vibe, big sister vibe, like, and that I get to teach. Like that is very satisfying. Because, you know, like it just wasn't my plan to have kids, or it wasn't God's plan for me to have kids, you know? And I imagine if I had had kids, I probably wouldn't be doing YouTube. I'd probably be so obsessed with them that I would be so focused on that and I wouldn't be here. So yeah. So thank you. So what I'm doing right now is pouring a lot into my career and a lot into rebuilding business. And I think that'll be my life. I'll travel a ton. I'll be really involved in my nieces and nephews' lives, and then here with you guys, and that's that. Tati, do not answer offensive. I'm not offended by comments. Like it's all good. Da 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 da. I got kicked out of my own live. Hold on. It is like, okay, now we're on the kid topic. It's still like, honestly, I still cry about it. Like I still cry about it. Like I could cry right now. And I'm waiting for the day that I'm over it, but I kind of accept that like I might not ever be. Oh my gosh, you guys are like saying the sweetest thing, and then like people are like, okay, let's change the subject, you know. Okay, nail polish. Where'd my knife go? Olive in June. I'm wearing Potpourri right now. Wow, that blush really, that picked up. I love this polish so much. It has been out of stock for so long, and I still link it because they have a little thing that says, notify me when it's back in stock. We'll be back in stock soon. I'm like, it's literally the best shade ever. Get on the list. I don't know why it's been out of stock for so long, but it's like the best polish, period. Period. It is a really pretty color now, right? At first I was like, oh, it's not really doing much, but now, like these stains actually, they typically wear a really long time and they look like your skin. I think honestly, that's why my mom is like, oh, I like all the pH stuff. For me, sometimes I'm like, no, I wanna look like I'm wearing makeup and like it's all smooth and pore-free and all of that. But for someone that just wants a true no makeup look, this is the kind of product you need, like you would love. Sweet. We have new colors. They send me these. I don't do press-ons. I always end up putting these in giveaways. Do you guys do press-ons? I don't do press-ons. You know why I don't do them? Because when I put my fingers through my hair, it literally gives me like a I'm gonna throw up feeling when my hair gets caught underneath the press-on. I can't. I cannot do it. Cannot do it. To A Riviera, I want you to know that I totally appreciate you saying, let's change the subject. Like, I appreciate that. But like, I'm good too. And honestly, I cry about everything. So now you know. I'm a very emotional person and I'm trying to get better at like embracing that. Not that I'm like sitting around crying all the time, but like I am so sick of always trying to not feel. Do you know what I'm saying? Like there has to be a balance there. So, I mean, yes, sensitive topics are weird, especially when I'm on live and I can't be like, you guys, like, you know, give me 5 minutes. But also I share so much of my life here with you all that in a weird way, like I kind of don't mind. So it's fine. Okay, what am I doing? So crazy when you guys are like, I've been watching you for 10 years and like I sit here and I'm like, dang, I've been doing this a really long time, a really, really long time. So thank you. Gosh, these are hard to open. Whenever they send me PR, like they wrap it up so that this like could be just banged around whatever and not break, because honestly, broken nail polish in PR is the worst thing ever. I've had that happen. So I think I'm gonna have to open these later. But the colors from what I can see look very, very cute. And James has promised me that he is going to hang my nail polish holder that I got from Amazon very soon, and then I can display everything really nicely and it will be just beautiful. I always talk about painting my nails being like my grown-up coloring book. I love kind of zoning out and literally just like trying to make it as perfect as possible. And I have techniques that I do to kind of make the whole process really professional. And I think I do a pretty decent job with it. So that's another thing that I could do, some kind of a video on my tips for how I do at-home manicure. Hey, if you have any video requests, leave it in the chat right now. I actually, like, I'm planning out my next month of content. And if you have specific requests, I would really love to know. And you can leave it, if you're on the replay, leave it in the comments as well. Okay. James said he was going to be on the phone for 5 minutes. He and Richard have been talking for quite a while. I cannot wait to get the scoop. To Sarah Locke, thank you so much for the super chat and for being here. The name of the polish is Potpourri, and it's the prettiest pink. It's the easiest to apply. It wears such a long time, and they've been sold out of it for a minute. You might be able to find it at Target, but Olive and June polishes, they're really, really great. Things that are not worth the money, go and watch Monday's video. I have 50 luxury products I would never purchase, never recommend, that are just an absolute joke. I've been doing that theme for a minute, so be sure to check on my channel of like products to not buy. What I want to be filming next is like the A+, like yes, products. To Jill Cohen, thank you so much for this super chat and for being here. If you have a question, let me know. I'm happy to help with what I can help with. The brand is Olive and June. Yes. Full Face of Sephora, they just released a ton of new products. I feel like I just got so many Sephora products that I feel like, girl, you're cut off. Okay, you know what I want to share with you all? Hold on. Bronzers that I'm getting rid of, that I don't want anymore. Drugstore is kind of at the top, but L'Oreal, the Bronze It Lumi, no, hard pass. I am finally parting with these ones. They weren't bad, but I've had them forever, and I'm like, I have better. I don't need such an overwhelming collection. Wet n Wild typically makes really great bronzers. This one from the Dollar Tree was actually really good, but honestly, like, here's the thing. If I have Dior bronzer and this, and I'm opening a drawer, like, what am I gonna pick on the daily? Like, it doesn't mean that this one is bad. This one was actually, and like, look, it's like the size of a credit card. This was pretty dang good at the Dollar Tree, but we're parting ways. To Sarah, just wanted to share how much comfort you have provided me for over a decade. I binge watched your old videos or your old lives that I missed over the weekend. Thank you so much. That was just really nice. Thank you for that super chat. That felt like a nice internet hug. Glowish is no more. So if something is discontinued, I'm doing my best to be like, girl, get rid of it, because people can't buy it, and you shouldn't wear it if they can't buy it, because I'm here to recommend great products, you know? Kosa's bronzer for me is patchy. I know a lot of people love this. This is where like the whole clean formulation is like, sometimes it doesn't win. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people like this one. I'm not that. It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores. We're getting rid of that one. Zoeva. This is, I don't think they make this anymore. Makeup by Mario. You know what's crazy? This is loaded with probably the most like questionable ingredients. Like, I was shocked. I went through every single formula, and the amount of ingredients in the Makeup by Mario bronzers specifically like blew my mind. And I'm like, I'm not here for that. I don't reach for these that much anyway, so goodbye. And then this one just did, like, I love One Size, love a lot of their products for sure. This one I bought, I used it once, and like, that was it. I never wanted to reach for it again. It was hard to blend, it was patchy, and so I'm getting rid of this one. Oh my gosh, to Christina, I hope you run into me as well here in Texas. And if you do, be sure to say hi. Thank you so much for the super chat. You know, I don't know if the Glowish line is gonna be here. Like, I feel like maybe not, right? These Zoeva powders, they were so good, but they're just like way beyond expiration. So some of this stuff is just straight up expired things that I'm getting rid of. This one, I spent like $75 on Westman Atelier. No, like, honestly, it started doing that bubble up weird texture thing on the surface, and it doesn't blend well. It doesn't wear well. The package is really heavy, beautiful, luxurious, but the product itself, I'm not a fan of. So getting rid of that. Bobbi Brown. These are technically powders, finishing powders, but just are not my shade. And we're getting rid of those. The NYX Buttermelt Bronzer. You know what? I like L'Oreal better. So if I was thinking of like a best drugstore bronzer, L'Oreal is going to win every single time. And this one is so heavily scented that I'm just like, I can't. I don't want it. Charlotte Tilbury. This will shock you. I don't like her bronzers. I don't like them at all. To Sarah Locke, I don't know the formula level. I'll ask Rick Henry next time. But really, I think he just did a few highlights and we like toned the rest of it. So I didn't really dye much of the hair, but thank you. I think I'm gonna keep it light. Yeah, this is the Airbrush Bronzer, matte bronzer for face and body. And I wanted to really love this. The formula on the Dior is much silkier, smoother, easier to blend, longer wearing. Just everything about this formula, in my opinion, is superior. So this one is a pass. And then the Too Faced Chocolate Bronzer. I like it. I don't love it. It's like not bad. It's not good. So again, we're in the avenue of like, I only want good. And when I open my bronzer drawer, I want to be able to visibly see everything and not have to like most of my drawers, I'm having to like dig through product, which is just like, you may as well close your eyes, reach in and be like, well, this will work. And I'm just done playing that game. This bronzer was so good. This is expired. I was hoping that they would relaunch this. I believe they discontinued this, but this feels like the relaunch. This is not as shimmery, but this one was really freaking good. So good, but I've had this one for so long that I'm just like, be responsible. Get rid of it. And then Wet n Wild makes great bronzers, but I've had this one for too long, and to be honest, it has a little too much of a sheen in it for my personal preference. Doesn't mean that it's bad, it's just not my personal cup of tea. To Sarah, how do you get your nail polish to last? Do you touch up throughout the week? We need your secrets. Okay, one, I will admit, a lot of the times I'm like, James, my job requires me to hold products and do close-ups. So could you do the dishes, please? And like, he'll help me. And like, that's really hilarious. But if you are doing the dishes or cleaning, wear gloves. Make sure that you are not using your nails as tools. I try to tell myself that all the time, to use like scissors or be patient and not like scratch into things. Because a lot of our nail polish chipping is because we're using our nails as tools. So, you know, be a little more mindful of that. I don't touch up throughout the week, but I do use Seche Vite as my top coat. It's toxic AF. You're gonna wanna open a window, sit outside, but that top coat has been my favorite for years. It makes the polish have kind of a gel-like finish, so it looks very professional. And even if you have like a lumpiness issue, it kind of self-corrects any uneven issue that you have with the color part of your polish, and it just makes everything look wow, amazing, glossy, good. And for me, in my opinion, helps it to last a lot longer. I also make sure that when I am painting my nails, I make sure to use alcohol or acetone right before I put the color or base coat on, just to make sure there's no oil on the nail itself so that the polish can adhere better. Those are a couple of quick tips off the top of my head that actually do go a long way. The top coat is Seche Vite. It's really, yeah, it's thick and gel-like. It makes your polish look like gels. Like whenever I go in to get a manicure, they're like taking the foil out like they're removing gel polish. And I'm like, no, 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 it's just regular polish. But it has that look like a gel because of the level of shine, and it's kind of thick. It's a fast dry polish. It's a little alarming when you put it on because it is so thick, and it kind of, in your head, you're like, whoa, this is gonna look terrible. But you take just a little bit of it and let it level out. It's very self-leveling. It dries really quickly. And then you almost have like the thickness like they are gel nails. Like your nails feel nice and strong. So that has been my secret for years. There you have it. Take it or leave it. But again, open a window, turn on an air purifier because your brain will be taking a hit from all of the harsh chemicals for sure. And that's like, this is my like good is good, where we were talking about clean formulation, where I'm like, yo, I am never going to be like 100% like all the way in. I'm going to be like 80-20 for life. And there are certain things that like just work that I'm like, sorry, doing it. Hi.
Hello.
What's up? How's Richard?
Richard's great.
We all want to know.
Well, some people, I saw it in the comments. You guys have it wrong. Richard's a banker, and he specializes in SBA loans. So that's what Richard does. How's everything going? How much longer you want to go?
Just a few more minutes.
All right.
I will link the Seche Vite and the nail polish in the description for you guys. All right, to finish off the bronzer declutter, and then I'm gonna go eat lunch. Sigma, I'm keeping the light version, but I have the medium and deep that I'm getting rid of, and then I had an extra light, I think, here that I'm getting rid of, but I did keep one of the light ones. This is really beautiful for contour. I had to keep that, but I don't need all of them. Haley's, I just never use this. And then this is kind of like a face palette. Really, really pretty, had fun with her, but the time has passed. And then Pure, I loved this bronzer so much, but it's kind of creeping me out that it's all bubbled up and kind of dented and old and greasy looking and very, very, very expired.
Did you see this?
I did not. To Melissa, sorry that I didn't see this. Hey Tati, sending love from ATX. Are there any plans for your community to interact, such as Discord? I'd love to meet fellow Tati fans. Well, here in the chat, I haven't thought about doing anything that is truly like community interactive. Maybe one day that would be cool to bring back like the Tati list as an app, something along those lines, but not currently.
Did you see this one?
And then Sarah Locke. Yes, I did. I did.
Did you see this one?
Yes. You've been like off doing your thing, you know?
Well, I know. Somebody just made a comment. You missed a super chat, so I wanted to go looking for it.
All right, you guys, is it 2 o'clock?
It's 2:06.
It's 2:06. She has gone over. All right, I think we ended on a good note with all of the bronzer whatnot. I am at some point going to do like a best of the best of the best of the whole room here, because drawer by drawer I'm getting rid of so much right now. But you guys, thank you so much for all of the random chats and questions and all the things.
Somebody's telling you to read Melissa's super chat. You're going to have to scroll for it because my phone wasn't there.
Yeah, I just read that one. I just did. I think you're on the delay. Gotcha. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go have some lunch. I love you all so much. Thank you for hanging out with me today. As you're leaving the chat, make sure to give it a thumbs up if you haven't already. I would appreciate that. And everything will be linked and listed in the description box, including the Amiro code. This will not be around for much longer. Take advantage of it to get it under $200 for now.
Tati 35.
For a little bit longer.
I'm curious.
Yeah.
How many of you guys have been staring at this, like wondering if it was gonna fall?
Jenga. All right, you guys, I'm out. Go have a great day, whatever you are doing. On Friday, I am trying a ton of new Sephora makeup. The bronzer will be in action, some YSL things, come back for that. And if you wanna see products that are terrible and me being in a weird mood with them, check out Monday's video. All right, I love you guys so much. And I will...
Wait, Noah says you missed his super chat.
Ah! Okay, Noah, how'd I miss your super chat?
We gotta wait 30 seconds. Noah, what was your super chat?
I don't see Noah's super chat. Sarah. Christina.
Noah says you missed mine.
I don't see. Oh, please do a day in the life with me. Noah, I see you. Thank you for the super chat. I would love to. I don't know how I would do that. A lot of my day is honestly me at a computer, but I'll put that on the list. Thank you for the request. I appreciate it. I love video requests. And
someone said James's cat.
What?
Someone says James's cat.
Right? No, oh my gosh. All right, we're out of here. Love you all, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah.